Hey, Shawnee from SpeedCubeShop.com. So I have a package from SpeedCubeShop, and I was going to do two separate videos, but then I realized this one's not really going to be too interesting, so I'm just going to kind of show this, and then I'm going to move on to the real big thing and just sort of post this to Instagram. But this is the Spooky Cube. SpeedCubeShop has been doing different colored ones for different events. I know they did a few different like Star Wars ones, but this one is for Halloween, and that's a nice little silvery gray. So I definitely need to sticker this up, and like I said, it's not a really super fancy, nice puzzle. Like, it's not like a GAN that's orange. Actually, I don't even know what it is. It reminds me of the Kung Fu, but I don't know for sure. So I'll have to check that out, but it comes with this center sticker as well. So I'll do that. I will post it to Instagram, and yeah, I'm going to just kind of move this to the side now. Here's the big thing. The QiYi WuHua V2 magnetic. So, it's very tight in this bag. And that's really cool. They kind of wrap it back up. Now, I asked for these sticker shades too, so there's my normal sticker shades. So as far as this, it's actually their prototype. I've been told the magnets are not as strong as I'd like. So this was sort of like their first attempt at it. I like it. It's a little light. It's not super clicky, but it's definitely more stable, which is the big thing you want. For big cubes, just adds that stability. So as far as corner cutting, now I don't even have one of these yet. She either didn't send me one, I don't know, actually I didn't hear really anyone else getting them either. But as far as corner cutting, about line to line, if I go farther, it still does it. Actually, that's not too bad right there. It's starting to stop right there, that's kind of what I want to see. I want to see it stop. I don't want to see it bind up. So if I do the inner layers, about a full piece, and then it just kind of gets stuck again. And this middle layer, again, kind of a full piece. So here's my Yushin and my version 1. The Yushin, so it's a little bit smaller. These are the same size. This one's a little bit smaller. And this one, after changing springs and doing a good amount of solves, it's definitely broken in and gotten much more flexible. But this one does seem to get stuck a little more often. I never really got that getting stuck on the first version, but it was quite slow, and so you really had to loosen the tensions a bit, and then if you loosened it, it was able to misalign and pop a little bit more. But this kind of seems to combine two of them. It's nice and controllable, and that's really what I want to see with the 6x6. I want to see it being controllable and not just flexible. Now, before I go and do some solves, I do kind of just want to say about like how it's lubricated. Everything feels really smooth, and it's kind of hard. I can't compare it to what it is without being set up and magnetized, but these both feel very light and airy, and this almost reminds me of the 5x5, where it has that nice stability and smooth feel and doesn't feel like it's going to just sort of wobble on me. But yeah, I'm going to do some solves, and then I will come back and do kind of final thoughts with this video. Okay, so I've done about 7-8 solves on this, and it's breaking in kind of nicely. So the one big thing, I guess, compared to the version 1 is that it's definitely a little bit faster. I feel like this is the difference between the original WuHua and the updated one. I don't know what changed in the plastic, but it's just faster. Now this is actually a completely different design. I know, looking at pieces on what QiYi posted, the base of them a little bit larger. So it's actually just a little different design and not just, you know, a different plastic, however that changed there. The other thing, and this is what I really like about the QiYi puzzle of the Wu line, is it's stable. So I saw one person say about a few days ago that they have one of these and it's getting little catches. And I guess we could say that. Now, I always mention that catching is more of a cuber issue and not a cube issue. And yeah, there are some that are a little more flexible than others, but it's mainly just working on accuracy. So I don't catch as much on the Yushin, but I also get much more misalignments. So here, almost like once per solve, there might be something that kind of gets stuck like that, and I have to pop a piece back in. Out of all the 7 solves, that just happened once on here, and I feel like I can be a little bit more, not rough, a little more just focusing on speed and turning and not trying to make sure everything's aligned. Because yeah, if it does sort of catch, it's because it's preventing itself from really misaligning like we get on these. So if it was between these two, I will be using this for sure at the next competition if they do 6x6. Right now it's up in the air if they're actually going to do that. Like the 5x5, I can turn just more like it's a 3x3 and it really doesn't lock up too much, or it really doesn't misalign. It's stable. Magnet probably help with that, as well as, you know, the nice lubrication service. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of leave it at that. Now, as far as when these will be available, they are already available. I'll put a link in the description. As far as when a cosmic version will be, I don't know. This was a prototype, and that's why I kind of got it so fast. It's the magnets, I like them. Actually, I'm going to, if Cameron's watching this, I would almost say keep it like this, because I like the strength these are. I feel like if there's any more, it might feel too clicky because it's a bigger puzzle, but I don't know. You know, he'll probably make a few and test those out. Now, I originally ordered a Yushin Red Cosmic M, and like immediately after that, the next day I was talking to Cameron, and he was like, yeah, I've got one. I was like, oh, can we make that instead? And so luckily he had a prototype already finished. So that's about it. There's not too much more to say with the puzzle. I'm actually not going to make another full review because I kind of went over the basics with it. It's an upgrade from the old one in the sense that I haven't gotten any pops. It rarely misaligns. If anything, the stability makes it where you still have to be more accurate, but I feel like I don't need to worry as much because I'd rather it have a small catch than a misalignment. So thank you very much. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and as always, stop by SpeedCubeShop.com for more news and reviews.